then he comes in and gives a very somber promo to which, you know, he just talks about how he has less years ahead of him than he has in wrestling, but he doesn't plan on leaving anytime soon. His family doesn't want him to have this match with Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood, but he's going to do it because he has to fight for his family, blah, 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 blah. So that was just the gist of really what he was saying. And it was just a very different style of promo that Punk has traditionally given us over the years. And while I think it fit the vibe, obviously, because the last time that we saw Punk, he was bleeding from the mouth on a stretcher, courtesy of Drew McIntyre. CM Punk doing work, boy. And so it fits the vibe. I think I was just, you know, we kind of talked about this before we went live, where people were claiming it was like one of Punk's best promos ever. And I think I don't really agree. I feel like it fit what needed to be said or how he should have conducted himself given the circumstances that he's in. I think if he went out there and did a typical CM Punk promo, it just wouldn't have fit because, you know, we hadn't seen him in 2 weeks, and the violence that Drew has taken upon himself to take out on Punk, like, yeah, he's not going to come out there and say the normal stuff, but I think I was a little thrown off about people giving this like almost as much praise and putting it in the same category as the pipe bomb. That was a little shocking to me.
Yeah, to me, I texted you meh because you kind of spoiled it for me in a way.
Sorry, I thought you were watching it at the same time.
Yeah, no. It's not your fault. Of course you think I'm watching it because I should have been, but we were backtrack doing things. So I went in with a different mindset. So when I was watching, I'm like, okay, he's not saying anything that I haven't heard a version of CM Punk say before. You know, like it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't like, anything new.
Okay,
or like
buckle up.
Yeah, it wasn't
with
unexpected.
So like because I'm like, okay, and then I'm seeing fucking Busted Open talking about it, Bully, a bunch of other people are like, that was unbelievable in what you're saying. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll watch it again. I did. And I thought it was very good. I thought it was great. That's, you know, not one of the greatest of all time. You know, it's nothing like your arms are just too short to box with God. You know, it's not his, which felt like a shoot, back and forth with Triple H when they did have that mini feud. I thought that was a very underrated Punk on the mic in WWE. You know, it just didn't feel like that. It just felt like it was the best promo we've seen Punk cut in this feud, which if you've been watching along at home, should be the case all along because it's at the tipping point.
Yeah.
So, you know, I didn't see it be the greatest of all time.
I think the only thing that I could think about why anyone would be saying that is because it is such a different moment for Punk. You know, when we're thinking about some of his most memorable moments on the mic, like you don't really think about any promo like this that had this type of feeling to it. And so I don't know if that's kind of what's getting people excited, is because it's like, okay, well, we're used to the pipe bomb and we're used to him, you know, being loud or making it feel like, okay, wait, is he really mad? Does he really hate this guy? You know, I mean, even
really blurring the lines.
Yeah. Even from his most recent history in AEW, he was doing a lot of that kind of stuff too. So it's like, yeah, that's what people learn to grow, like love from CM Punk over the years. And this one was so drastically different. It feels like, okay, yeah, that's why you're saying it. Because I feel like, I don't think that anyone's really going to sit back and be like, oh, remember that promo Punk gave 2 weeks before Bad Blood? Like, I don't think anyone's going to be sitting there and thinking about it in a few years the way that they do about the pipe bomb. Like, all you have to do is post a picture of Punk in that Stone Cold shirt. All Drew has to do is sit in the middle of the ring cross-legged. You know what I mean? And it's like you immediately think about that. This one was good. It fit. It needed like, if, like I said, if he didn't come out and behave that way, then it would be like, we would be talking about it in the complete opposite way and being like, this wasn't the vibe. This wasn't the way he should have addressed the situation. So I think that's what it is. But yeah, I mean, credit to him for pulling it off. It was a babyface promo. It was what he needed to say. It made you excited for the match if you weren't already, I guess. But yeah, I think that people need to slow the roll about comparing it to some of the best work he's ever done, because I think that's a bit much,